Well, let's see if everything's moving how it's supposed to be. Got to check the board. Look at that. Oh, my God. PodTrack lights are moving up and down. Streamlabs lights are moving side to side. The light is green. The trap is clean. It's time to start the live stream. Welcome to the Gen X Talks live stream. I'm not sure if it's a podcast or a live stream, or it's a podcast we just do live. I don't know. It's way above my pay grade. I really don't care. One way or the other, you have reached Gen X Talks. You have reached the core of common sense, which is not just exclusive to Generation X, but close. Let's admit that it's close. All right. We're doing the 12 Days of Christmas. This is a Wednesday. No, wait, this is a Friday. No, not Wednesday, Friday. This is a Friday. No shows on Friday. No. But in place of the garage shows, which we've been missing for various reasons, we will do a 12 Days of Christmas. This is day number 2. And we have to start off with an apology. We have to. Now, I'd like to say that it's deserving a 3-part apology, but it wasn't my fuck-up. I didn't make the mistake, so I'm not apologizing for shit. Someone else needs to apologize. But before we can do anything, we have to start this thing off right now. If we're going to celebrate the 12 Days of Christmas, we're going to have this event, this next hour or so. This is a very symbiotic relationship. I'm going to drink and tell a bunch of stories, none of which are true. No. You are going to drink, and you are going to believe those stories. If you're not drinking, this relationship isn't going to work. No, I'm going to do my part. Let's start at the very beginning. Let's go back to the beginning. Where the beginning is always a good place to start. Isn't there some Mary Poppins thing that does that? That says like
Let's start at the very beginning, the very good place to start.
Yeah, let's do the Mary Poppins thing.
Yeah.
Inadvertently on accident, we're including Mary Poppins in this because, Mary Poppins goes hand in hand with Christmas, as you might have noticed. All right, so we got to start with the right thing here, and we got to raise a glass. You got to raise your glass. I'm going to raise my glass. The Sun Valley Fox, with his $1.2 million view, looking through his very own customized bottom of the glass BOTGN shot glass. He's got his. Do you have yours? Good moderators will put up the link if you want one. We're going to drink right now. We're going to kick this pig. Now, when I go silent and start drinking, let's hope that after 4 years of training, Gen X Mom, your queen, begins to speak, so there's no dead air. Drinking this to you guys, let's get going.
You know what I love is the fact that people that do have the shot glasses say what number they have. It's great.
Oh, in the chat, they do?
Yes.
Yeah, because those are numbered glasses, and once their numbers are sold out, we're done.
Right.
But yeah, they'll tell you they got number 9 or...
Right.
Yeah.
Tori Randolph says, General, 12 Days of Christmas, does this mean Gen X Mom gets a present every day?
Yeah, no. I don't think so. No.
Yeah, kicking my ass.
Yeah.
A pain in my ass.
A kick in the ass as she goes through the door. And whack, and that's, hey, Merry Christmas. Whack, Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll give her a kiss under the mistletoe.
You've never done 12 Days of Christmas with me.
What are you talking about?
Like giving me a drink for every Christmas, 12 Days of Christmas. You've never done that.
That's a thing?
Oh my gosh.
Is it really? I didn't know. I thought 12. I knew 12.
What do you think the song's about?
Okay. Well, okay. So the first day of Christmas, you want a partridge in a pear tree?
Well, that was back then.
Oh, so now there's different versions of this?
You can make it whatever you want.
I am. I'm making 12 Days of Christmas where we talk to our friends in here. I'm doing that. We could do the Bob McKenzie one. Bob and Doug McKenzie, 12 Days of Christmas.
And
5 golden toques, 4 pounds of back bacon, 3 French toast, 2 turtlenecks, and a beer in a tree. That's just the last 5 days. I don't remember all 12. But if you want to do that, I'll Bob and Doug McKenzie the shit out of this. Just let me hone up my skills.
Better than nothing.
Better than a kick in the ass.
I can find probably another version that,
Yeah, I don't want your version is either going to be overly sexualized or overly expensive. One of the two. That's the way you go.
I think it's an expensive season. That's what I'm thinking.
All right, so where were we? I was doing something here. So we got Sun Valley Fox with a drink. You got to have your glass because he's got his. The bus is getting ready to go. That means the live stream's about ready to start. If you're not hanging on, then you better get a grip, baby, because we're starting to go. That means that that loud, I called him the loud one.
The loud one.
We should just call him that.
The loud one.
He's not a loud one. He's not one of many. No, 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 no. He's the loud one. Oh, strange things are afoot at the Circle K, my fine feathered friends, and it's time to take off and go. Loud one, our crazy Tasmanian. The loud one has got the bus in high gear. He's already in third gear, about to have me against the driveway. Let's see if we're ready to go. Crazy Tasmanian, are we good? Does anybody ever know what the fuck he says? Can anybody? I know you're south of the equator, but Jesus, good God, man. All right, so let's get back to what we're saying here. Now, before we get going, on the second day of Christmas, and I have regular show stuff to do. But I got a feeling everyone's going to say, no,
Why
General.
Are you looking at me?
General, don't do the show stuff. Just let's get right into the thing. And so, all right. But if it runs dry, the phone calls don't come in. If the sheets are empty, if Gen X Mom takes the brown paper bag and shakes it upside down and nothing's falling out, we're going back to the shit I want to talk about. All right?
Hey, you created this 12 days.
I did.
This is all on you.
I can't carry the whole show.
You know what? I planned like 12 days of Christmas like a couple years ago. I don't think we did it last year.
I don't think we did either.
But we did. I planned the whole 12 days out, and you were just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we're going to do 12 days. And then this year, you decided to do it.
Okay.
And yes, you talk just like that.
First of all, I don't sound like that when I talk.
You sound like wah, 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 wah.
I don't sound like that either.
Yeah, you do.
My voice is very sonorous, as they say.
All right, so I have a question.
All right.
If I can get the chat on YouTube to spend $200 to get people to Vegas or to help with gas or whatever, will you put that Santa hat?
No, don't make me wear the fucking Santa hat. It's not even in here. I don't even know where it went. It's gone.
I think it's behind you.
I don't see it.
Bullshit.
It's gone. There's no Santa hat. You know, if that stupid hat
My friends on YouTube will.
generated so many fucking pictures that people
It
sent.
was great. That's why I want to do it again.
There was somebody who got a picture. I don't know how. I think this is doctored. I got to go look again. And it was a chick. It was one of you. It was one of you girls, and it was either Sweets or Christina or somebody of me putting on the hat and smiling.
I know. I saw it.
Terrible idea.
It was great.
So before we begin, someone owes someone an apology.
Who?
You.
You mean Christine?
Yeah, you owe Christine Matlock, married to Ben Matlock.
Never
lost a case. You owe her an apology because we had a call in yesterday. 12 days of Christmas, day one was call in and tell me what you want for Christmas, and I'll use my mental powers to see if you're going to get it or not. She was supposed to be the first one because she got carted off to a Broadway play, and she couldn't fake an illness and get out of it. She was close, but she couldn't do it. So I told her we would talk about her thing first. I told you to write down and tell me.
And I did. I found it. It's written down on my
and then she races today to go watch the replay. And you know what comes up?
Nothing.
The big fucking goose egg. Nothing.
I'm sorry, Christine Matlock, married to Ben Matlock.
Never lost a case.
It was written down right here with Jack Armstrong. See? It was up on the top. I was busy trying to figure out what this 12 Days of Christmas is. I apologize. So to start off, we will ask Santa first. Is Christine?
Keep those hand motions going.
Oh, look, the thing is moving. Does Christine get her KitchenAid mixer?
Well, she asked Santa, she asked this Santa to see if the other Santa was going to bring her a new KitchenAid mixer, and she has the one like you have.
Oh, she wants the bigger size?
She's got the tilt head. The one you have is my favorite KitchenAid mixer of all time.
I do love it.
But Christine says, I have to have more power, which is her words. She needs the one that doesn't tilt. She needs the one that has a big old slot lever where you pull the lever down and it raises, and then you push the lever back up and it engages.
She wants the commercial.
She wants the rock crusher one. She wants to go in there and grind up. She wants a wood chipper attachment.
I hear you, sister. If I had a bigger kitchen, I probably would get it.
I was thinking about this since I had ample time to think about it, thanks to someone who shall remain nameless.
I'm sorry, I didn't have my elf costume on yesterday.
And how much money to get you into an elf costume? All right, I'm gonna go get one tonight.
They're all sold out.
it's all sold out.
Sorry.
So I did think about it. And in her situation, Christine's situation, where she is married to Ben Matlock,
Never lost a case.
never lost a case. And all that she does for keeping his personal life in order,
And then some.
his business life in order,
And then some.
their business life in order. She also runs his social itinerary front, back, and upside down. And now she's taken on, because Ben took us on Gen X Talks to
Yeah.
get us moved to Nevada. He handed it off to her.
Ah.
So she's now taken on that task.
Uh-huh.
Now, I don't know Ben Matlock, never lost a case, as intimately as some do. I'll admit that. But I am getting to know Christine, his wife. I can't see a way that she doesn't get this. I can't see that. I can't see another gift. If he buys her an all-wheel drive Porsche, the mixer should be sitting on the passenger seat. I don't see a way that I don't see a way that as a good, solid husband, an endearing man of character, which Ben Matlock, never lost a case, is. I can't see her not getting one. I mean, let's all be fair here. When we all see Ben Matlock,
Never lost a case.
never lost a case, at the shindig in Vegas, let's all be clear. If he hasn't purchased that as a Christmas gift for his lovely bride, I'm thinking he comes down a few rungs in the stature with all of us.
No pressure,
No,
Ben.
don't you think so? I mean, with all the extravagance that he goes through in life to maintain the status of the man he has become, Ben Matlock never lost a case. You think he could slice off a little bit of that and set it on the passenger seat of the new Porsche four-wheel drive SUV she's getting? I would think so. Now, if he can't get her the Porsche, they might be sold out. A little late in the season to be ordering one of those. It is a tandem combo gift. He could get the mixer first, and we'll get the four-wheel drive Porsche later when it becomes available.
Maybe.
I'm just saying, I don't see a one does not get this.
All right.
I'm just that's my thought on the matter.
All right.
All right, so
Got
there
it.
you go.
So
Now-
we got a couple PayPals that just came through.
All right.
Nick says Christmas comes but once a year and gave $5.
There we go.
And then he gave $1 for saying Sammy Joe is the best moderator, not going to lie. So he must be
Just-
on Facebook.
Or he's sitting in the room with Sammy Joe and she's got a gun to his head and goes,
Or Stacy, her other.
her alter ego, Stacy, has got to go, you're going to pay $1 and you're going to say this, motherfucker, and you're going to say it like you mean it. I'm just saying, it looks like what he wrote in PayPal was written under duress, if you ask me. I'm a keen observer of human nature. I'm a handwriting expert, and I can see that. So,
So right now you have $9.
wrong. You missed 3 $2 ones that went through the super chat.
I don't see him.
Well, they're there. Let's see.
Top Mott's rule.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Got you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
John
Now
Mor-
you see them? Magically, now they're there.
Wow.
Wow.
Rude.
Yeah.
John Morgan, $2 Santa Hat Fund. Top Knots Rule, $2 Santa Hat Fund. Okay, so we're up to 13. I'm going to make you wear that Santa hat.
I'm not fucking wearing it because we're never getting to 200 tonight, so fuck off.
shit.
And you know what? There's 12 days of Christmas. The day one was the only day. And then they're all going to say, I'm saving up for day 12. I'm saving up for day 12. I'm not doing day 12. The kid is.
Jane Motz wants to do, would Gen X mom be willing to wear the Santa hat? Of course. I have one. I have no problem wearing a Santa hat. You do.
I won't comment about your hair and the Santa hat. We'll leave that all alone right now. Because I should pay the money for you to wear the Santa hat. In my humble opinion.
You know what?
Yeah.
You don't like my hair up.
I don't
I'm
like your
sorry
hair.
my hair is up today. I've been a little busy.
There's a saving grace. The way you got your camera set, you can't see it. Oh, there's a big fucking Pebbles Bam Bam Flintstone knot on top of your head, and you can't tell. It's not, you can't see it. No, don't do that.
I don't know what you want me to do. Like, you
okay,
just, you know what?
Just enjoy the ridicule for the rest of the night.
Wear the goddamn Santa hat.
No, I'm not fucking doing it. Hell no. All right, so tonight.
I have to move my whole camera, like my whole computer to
Well,
get it
because
right.
you don't have it on a stand. You've got it on your monitor. I wouldn't fuck around with that thing.
It looks like it's moving. Like I'm trying to make it work.
You're trying to cast a spell on the audience is what you're doing.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so today we're going to take phone calls in a little bit, and this has to do on day 2, Christmas, 12 days of Christmas, day 2. What was your best or worst gift? Now, I'm going to have Gen X Mom keep track. We'll kind of vote along here, and if I go, oh, that's the worst gift by far, then she'll take her pen and paper and scratch out the old worst gift, and she'll write down the new one. So at the end of this, we will know the name of the person and the worst gift imaginable, or the best. Now, I don't think people are going to call in with many worst gifts. I'm kind of thinking they're going to tell us, I'd like to know the best Christmas gift you guys have ever gotten. Please, I'm not trying to be a dillhole about this, but don't call me and go, my grandfather died on Christmas. That isn't a gift. And no one presented that to you. You can't say that like, oh, it's just terrible. My dog died. That's not a gift one way or the other. That's just something that happened. Okay?
I agree.
So don't do that. Also, you don't have to say, oh, the best gift was my child was born on Christmas. First of all, I've already done that. That's old news. I was born on December 25th in the year of our Lord, 1967. So that's done. I've already done it. We can move on. And plus, it's not really a gift. You didn't plan it that way. You didn't have sex in April and you're trying to deliver on it. No, that's not how that works. So just let's leave those things out of it. Let's leave, just the most amazing. I saw a comet go overhead and yeah, okay. God didn't put a comet in the sky on December 25th just for you. All right. So can we leave the zodiac signs out of it and just stick to real stuff? Thank you. Good. Glad you're coming along with me on that one. Now, because I don't think there's going to be a ton of people calling in with gifts, I did look up. There was a Reddit thread people were talking about current, and they were talking about some of the stuff that happened to them. So Santa gifts.
Gen X Talks posted today, what was the best 80s Christmas gift you ever got?
Oh, they did? Well, you should have told me. I'd have read some of that stuff.
You can look it up on your phone.
Not now. I can't be playing on my phone during a live stream. Only you do that. Sorry. All right. Santa gifts that were from Santa. And also, can we explain something here? Now, I'm not sure if this is a rule. I won't make it a rule, but you and I have a tradition of when they say, what's the best Christmas present you ever got? Or what's the best Santa gift you ever got? Some people don't know what I mean. And in our family, growing up and with our kids, there's a difference between a Christmas present and a Santa present.
Our voices are every other word they're saying. I don't know. I got to check with staff.
Well, that probably has more to do with the internet than anything else.
Okay, well, let them know. Video's fine. Audio is choppy.
Okay. Well, I turn it down a little bit there. That'll help you out. Then you'll complain it's too low, but we'll try. Let me raise this one up a little bit here. And you know what? We hear one thing from one person, and then we start chasing problems around. If there's 50 people in a row that said that,
okay,
but we can't just chase one person's. You know what? Turn your radio up. Put new batteries in. Okay. What I was saying was that there's a difference in our family between a Christmas present and a Santa present. Because Christmas gifts is kid can get 5 or 6 Christmas presents. But when our kids wake up in the morning, do you want to tell them how that went in our families, the difference?
No, you can. Because I'm battling. I got PayPal's coming through right now.
Okay. So what happens is our kids would come downstairs. We lived in a house with a staircase, and we would tie a ribbon on the stairs, and they couldn't go past it. I don't care if you want a drink of water. I don't care if you think the only bathroom available is the one downstairs. Our kids could not cross that ribbon until a certain time. So the day before, Dad, what time can we start? Can we get up at 4 in the morning? I'm like, no. Let's start at 9 in the morning. Dad, no, not 9 in the morning. Come on, Dad, not 9. Mom, please let's make it 6. Can we make it 6? And I say, we settle on a time, it was 5:30 or 6. It could not go before that. And then the other rule was, don't fucking wake me up. I will take all of your presents if you wake me up. So those kids were quiet, but they all went downstairs together. They all 8 children, and they all got their stockings, and they got a Santa gift. Your main present, most likely your most expensive present, your nicest thing, the one you really were asking for, that was your Santa gift, and it was unwrapped, and it was out with your stocking. You had a full stocking. You had your Santa present, and then you went back upstairs and started eating candy and everything at 5 in the morning, and then that's how our day began. We really took a long time with Christmas Day and presents, and I'll explain those on another live stream, but it was a lot of fun. Tons of pictures, tons of food.
Christmas lasted all day.
Christmas really did last at least 3/4 of the day. And then we went into Christmas dinner, which started all over again. All right. So the Christmas, when I say it's your main gift, just pick your best gift. And I'm sure someone out there is going to, I got a brand new 1985 Firebird. All right. Tell us about your Firebird. And some people are going to say the best Christmas gift they got was a coat because they were cold. I don't care if you were rich or you were poor. I have been both. I will be both again. There's going to be a time in my life when I'm punk-ass broke, and there'll probably be a time in my life again when I got a ton of cash. I have been both. I will be both. I don't care which one you share. I'm interested in all of it. So we're going to do this. But before we begin, is the Sun Valley Fox watching tonight? Has he chimed in at all?
St. Donna told me they would be.
St. Donna checked in.
Yeah, I talked with her
That's
on
a
and off
pretty
today.
reliable source then.
Yeah.
Because in honor of the Sun Valley Fox and Dr. McDreamy, because now Sun Valley Fox has got us both hooked on this. This is some Pendleton Rye. And when you can afford any whiskey you want and you choose this one, what does that say? That says that's the only one that was left in the grocery store. All right, so we'll take one more drink and we'll put the headphones on and let the calls begin. I didn't bore you with too many details, but we're going to do this and we're going to keep track of what's going on. So let me drink this. Gen X Mom, tell me what the score is on PayPal for the red hat, because I'm hoping to not have to wear it at all tonight.
It was a $5 PayPal from Patricia Nelson. She said Sammy Joe is awesome, and the donation is for the Vegas Fund. So you're still out of it.
Patricia Nelson.
Yes.
Patricia Nelson.
It's a girl. She also says, hello from Chicago. Hi, Sammy Joe. Tell the general again that I said you're the best.
Okay, here we go. Anybody named Patricia from Chicago's got issues. I knew a Patricia from Chicago. She was a horrible person. I knew her when we were both little, and she got kicked out of school all the time, and she pulled all the kids' hair like in grade school. Patricia from Chicago, that's just I mean, if there was ever an incident in life when you heard a name and the voice of Iceman from Bodfish came ringing through. Chicks, man. Chicks. It's Patricia from Chicago. Clearly out of her goddamn mind. Don't you ever say anything nice about Sammy Joe again as long as you live, or you're fired. All right? We can't be friends. Okay, go ahead.
Also, Sweets has a party foul already.
Sweets, she guessed the wrong whore.
No, 20 minutes in and she forgot to open her beer.
Well, I'll tell you what. To be fair, let me move that over there. To be fair, I've been talking with Sweets. She has a lot going on right now. And I mean, about every big traumatic thing you could have go on in your life, except I don't think she stubbed her big toe.
Don't say that.
I think she hasn't stubbed her big toe or stepped on a Lego. But every other big adult person problem that's on the horizon, she's like, God, she did this. She told me, she says, I got all these things going on. All this shit's going bad. And I said, are you sure? She goes, I think so. Because some of them she's not sure. So she climbs up on a ladder, looks over the horizon, crawls back then and goes, yeah, it's fucking coming. So if she's a little late on the beer, I understand. I'm not going to give her a party foul for that. I'm not going to beat her up too bad, Sweets. We love you for being here, although nobody has guessed the new $2 whore.
No, but can I read a couple sheets real quick?
Go ahead, yeah.
Eugene over on Facebook Blue. Hello from South Africa. Good morning from this side. It's Saturday, 4 a.m., 14th of December by us. Officially on leave, but set my alarm to join us.
Far out. Thank you, my man. Appreciate
you. It's like his day off, and he decided to join us at 4 a.m.
That's what you do.
That's dedication.
At this level, that's what you do.
Yes. Sean MacArthur is checking in on Facebook. Here's 200 stars for the happy couple. General, buy the little lady a gift.
Whoa, who's the happy couple?
Gotta make her happy. Thank you, Sean MacArthur. 200 stars
Who's
there.
the happy couple? Who's he talking about?
And then, hold on.
All right.
Sean MacArthur then said, General, here's some stars for the alcohol fund. Gotta keep you in Jack Daniels. 100 stars sent. So he covered
Appreciate
it.
that. He covered it. He's good like that. He always shows up.
That's
and
right.
sometimes he shows up and covers everything. He
Yeah.
did good there.
And our other person that's always with us on Facebook, happy holidays from my fam jam to yours. One love, Russell Covey, 200 stars.
Russell Covey also. You know what? I think Sean can yell bingo. I think you covered all the bingo slots right there. You covered all the pieces on the bingo card, baby.
And we got two more. Russell Covey again, go Broncos, 100%. We may be going playoffs, possibly.
Yeah, it's
There's
looking
a
like
good
it.
chance.
Yeah.
Russell Covey on Facebook says, shout out to the best moderator, Sammy Joe, 100 stars. Is she paying these people over there?
I'm done with this shit. There is no fucking way that many people like Sammy Joe. And this is not possible. There's no fucking possible way that many people think that highly of someone that they only know. No, they can't happen. It's
Somebody
not.
better go check those comments over there.
No shit. It's
See what she's doing.
I'm telling you. It's a moderator cheat code that she's using. Some sort of moderator cheat code. I can feel it. All right.
I can feel
What
it.
else you got? Is that it?
Insurmountable Cali Cat as guest. Christine Matlock is the hoe tonight.
Oh my God.
Did she get in?
I didn't tell anybody.
I know. I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Christine Matlock was, and forever shall be, Gen X Talk's $2 whore.
Wow.
But tonight, she is physically the $2 hoe. How did she get that?
I don't know.
You got to admit though, when you see Christ, there's only one girl that's that pretty, and that fascination, and it's her. And when you see the picture, all right, maybe I did. You know what? I need another picture of Christine. I need something a little more like, hey, Christine, send me a picture of like when you wake up at 5 a.m. Let's start with that, because this one with the hair and the makeup, too easy for everybody. So you're gonna have to give me something harder because they got that way too quick.
Right.
Cali Cat, how would you know that? How on earth would you know that?
All right, let's start those phone calls.
Okay, so getting your headphones on. Don't.
Oh, heavy hard drive, $5 on YouTube. $5 for the great Mrs. Gen X clause. I'm taking that one. I'm the Mrs. Gen X clause.
You're a pain in the ass is what you are. All right, here we go. Gonna get your headphones on. You said let's take phone calls.
Wow. He's so rude tonight. You are a grumpy Santa.
Why don't you get me a Grinch hat? Or a Grinch mask? Or just color my face green?
I'm on the cord.
Figures. All right, let me check going here. Let's grab a phone call, see if this goes through. Let me turn it up right there. Hey, caller, what's your name and where are you calling in from?
You've got Kristen Hartman on the line from Missouri.
Kristen Hartman.
Hi, Kristen.
Kristen, it's so nice to have you on the program. Thank you for calling in.
Oh, I'm glad to do it. I enjoy the program immensely.
Well, I'm glad. Now, can you only get one. You don't need to tell me two. But can you give me your very best or your very worst Christmas gift you've ever received?
Okay, so the top Christmas gift ever was when, you guys are definitely old enough to remember, but the run on the Cabbage Patch Kids that happened.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So my mother, I grew up on a farm in rural Missouri, about 2 hours from the nearest mall. And Mom couldn't get to the mall in time to get me one. And so she literally got a pattern and sewed one for both myself and my sister. And it looked exactly like the
You're
ones that you could
kidding.
buy.
Whoa.
No, so that will always be my top Christmas gift.
That is literally Mom of the Year.
Oh, my gosh.
Is it not?
That was my mama, though. She was amazing.
Wow, what a good example. Okay, so right now, Kristen's in the lead. You got to write this down. A homemade Cabbage Patch. Kristen, do you have a worst gift ever you got? Do you know one?
The year my now ex-husband got me a weight scale.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my
Oh, my
goodness.
That's what I said, too.
Boy,
That's what I said, too.
well, it's kind of like a sports car. It goes from 0 to 100 in 2 seconds.
Divorced by New
Right.
Year's. Divorced by New Year's.
100%.
Yeah, okay. So look at that. Now, to be fair, because she's the first caller, you got to write her down for both. That is the best gift and the worst gift. Kristen Hartman is now the benchmark.
Oh, my
And
God.
we're starting with that. She is the benchmark.
Wow.
All right, dear. Thank you for calling in, and we'll continue on. And you have both the number one slots right now.
Damn.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you, dear.
Love y'all.
Love you.
Love you
Bye-bye.
too. Hey, real quick, Tomash is checking in. Yep, my dear General and Gen X Mom and Bottom of the Glass Nation. Love you all, dear friends. Jay and Justin and Will also.
Far up.
Just
So you guys need to know, Tomash is checking in from Israel. He is a brother from another mother. Tomash and I go way back personally. We went to different high schools together. Just check the yearbook, page 64. You can see us both. All right, so I'm going to open up another one here. And let's get this call in. And let's see. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling in from?
Hi, it's Care Brad.
Oh,
Hey,
now
Care
we got
Brad.
Care Brad. Now she's not in the back room yelling. She's right up there on the phone. Thank you.
Don't sit the bell. Don't sit the fuck down.
Wow, we got both of them. Hey, by the way, your phone number is not on the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
My phone number is not on the screen.
Yes.
Don't.
Sorry, Care Brad. Hang on.
okay.
He's not doing his job tonight. He's a little off.
All right. Well, I haven't opened
Not
up
enough
my
whiskey.
first beer. Yeah, not enough whiskey. See, Care Brad's got it.
Okay.
Okay, Care Brad, let's start with this. What is your best gift you've ever received for Christmas?
Yeah, her husband's right there
Now,
going.
why did she call in? She knows this is the question. She knows this is coming. She calls in anyway.
I don't want to be cliche because one of my favorite childhood gifts was my Cabbage Patch doll.
I've heard that a lot.
No, but it's not. Hey, I'm sorry.
it wasn't homemade.
Wasn't homemade. So
No,
Kristen Hartman
it
wins
was
so far.
not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was your worst one you can ever remember?
Oh,
Air freshener.
What? What was it?
Air fresheners.
No. Are
Yeah.
you seriously?
Oh.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh.
What does that say? That's either personal, like you don't smell good, or
Your house.
your house doesn't smell good.
Wow.
All right,
No,
Care Brad.
it was a mood setter.
A,
mood
mood
setter.
setter.
An air
For
freshener.
brown chicken, brown cow.
engagement ring.
Ah,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's like, okay, so you gave her an engagement ring and a 4-pack of Febreze? I don't know if that
No.
goes over too well.
No, it's no. She got the air freshener just to set the mood. It's like, wait, yeah, wrong thing. I meant to give you this.
I just,
I don't know about
I'm still
that.
having trouble getting around. Hey, let me set the mood with some Lysol. You know, let me get things rolling here.
That's hot.
Yeah.
That's hot.
The kid and Craig were having fun screwing with me a couple of years ago.
Sounds like it.
It's
Yeah.
like you're gonna, hey, like that lemony pine sol smell. Hang on a second, I'm
You
gonna
can
set
have
the
that for
mood.
life.
Let me mop the kitchen floor for you to set the mood.
You can have that smell for life, baby.
All right, Carrie Brad, thank you for calling in, dear.
Oh, that's great.
All right, we'll talk to you next time around.
Bye,
All
Care
right, catch
Brad.
y'all later.
Bye bye. I can't. There is no way I can see clear to incorporate air freshener as a gift. I can't. All right, here's another one.
Maybe with a puppy? How about
All right,
that?
caller, what's your name? Where are you calling in from?
Dude.
Wait, it is dude?
Or you're duding me?
No, it's dude.
Okay,
Dude!
so that wasn't followed by a comma.
No, it was I'm dude.
I'm dude. Okay.
Period.
All right, now let's assume that you're not like Care Brad and you actually know
Hold
why
on.
you're calling.
Where is dude calling from?
I don't know.
Where are you calling from, dude?
Right now, Fort Collins, Colorado.
I know exactly where that is.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. So
All
now
right.
he's in Colorado.
Now we have placed dude correctly. What is your best gift you've ever received for Christmas?
A New York Giants Eli Manning jersey.
Ooh,
Solid.
that's a solid one.
Yeah, nicely done there. Who gave you that? If I can ask.
Hello.
Dude, who bought
Hi.
you, who gave you that gift?
My father-in-law.
Nice.
Ooh, that's even nicer.
That's even better. Yeah.
From your father-in-law.
Because you know he might have had a hard time doing that. Like, I don't like you very much, but here's your Manning jersey.
Goddamn Eli Manning one.
All right, dude, what was your worst gift ever?
Coal.
You
Like-
From
actually
my dad after I wrecked his 1971 Maverick.
Oh, well.
You're lucky.
You're lucky you're alive.
Yeah, you're lucky you weren't given a shovel and said dig. Why did you wreck his car?
Oh, I snuck it out and took one turn too fast and ran into a telephone pole.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Was it real coal? Like not like the candy coal, like real coal?
Like real coal, like Kingsford briquettes?
Oh, yeah. It was real coal.
Oh, shoot.
10 presents wrapped, all coal.
Oh,
That
and
was
nothing else?
Nothing else.
You know what? Okay. I know this is either going to make the story, okay, that's a cool story, or it's going to make it a 10 times better story. When did you wreck the car? What time of year?
5 days before Christmas.
Okay, that's understandable. But can you imagine if he just said, "Oh, I took it out in July," and his dad hung on to that anger for 6 months?
You would have done that.
Can you imagine if he'd have been like, "Fuck you! Remember 6 months ago when you wrecked my car?" Okay, I get that. 5 days before Christmas, that burn, that wound is still pretty fresh. I'll admit that.
Yeah.
But that's why I said the story could have got really weird if he's like, "Oh, I crashed it Valentine's Day the year before."
Oh, my gosh.
All right, dude. Thank you for calling in, buddy. We'll catch you on the flip side, my man.
Yep.
Bye, dude.
Okay, so
That's a tough one. Weight scale or smashing Dad's car?
No, that wasn't the gift. The gift was coal. It's
It's coal.
It's scale or coal, and I'm
That's
still
right.
going scale.
Okay.
All right, I'm still going. I got to. That's just where I'm at with that. All right, so we'll pick up somebody else. Oh, Shy's calling in, and it's Shy. Hey, Shy, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, hanging out, being me. It's the only thing I'm good at anymore, so I insist on doing it correctly.
Hi, Shiloh.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. I'm doing well.
She's married to me. Of course she's doing okay. What do you expect?
Of course, and I gotta say, Mama X,
Yes.
you have looked especially pretty the last couple live streams.
Yeah, I don't know
Thank
what happened to
you.
this one, but the last few, you've looked great. Like Tony the Tiger.
He doesn't like my hair up. But I've been baking all day, so, this is what you guys got.
Yeah.
Hair had to be up.
Shy, tell me the truth now. What's the best Christmas gift you ever got?
The best Christmas gift I ever have gotten was a couple of years ago. My dad gave me my very first Cabbage Patch doll that I had lost when I was a little girl in a house fire.
Oh.
He had found it in our storage unit, had it professionally cleaned and remade, and gave it to me.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
That's almost as good as homemade. That's pretty
Yeah,
close.
that's like dedication to do
Okay,
that.
is this what every chick is going to call in with tonight? Is Cabbage Patch Kids?
That's how big that phenomenon was.
Because I
It
got
was
to I
huge.
know it was. I remember all the stories. I remember women throwing elbows and fighting and punching and dragging and running over each other with their Buicks. I got it. But as a guy,
My brother actually got one of the very first Tickle Me Elmos.
That was another
see,
big
that was another big one.
big
yeah,
Christmas.
that went
Yeah.
through.
They don't have any
we
of
were
that
in line
anymore.
at
No.
3 in the morning.
Wow.
3 in the morning, and he won it. We had people walking up to us offering thousands of
I'm sure.
dollars
Yeah.
for that thing. And he was like 11, and he turned all of them down.
Oh,
Wow.
goodness.
Well, because he's 11, he didn't know
Yeah.
how much $1,000 really was, but he knew what a Tickle Me Elmo was.
He held on to that thing until he was 25 years old.
Awesome stuff there. Now
That is.
you got to give me a worst present. What was your worst one?
I got a gift card with no balance.
Oh,
It was totally empty.
From who? Go ahead, say it.
One of my in-laws.
I'm just gonna say it this way. That bitch, because I know it was a chick. I know it was a girl.
Which is really funny because last year they bought me a KitchenAid and I love it.
Was it a mistake, maybe?
I hope you hung
Yeah.
onto that card
Yeah.
and give it back to him. Give it back to him. Give him the fucking card.
I'm actually fairly sure that they meant to give the empty gift card to their daughter.
Now they're kind of my hero.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
Okay, so the empty gift card was a mistake.
Oh, I'm fairly sure it was a mistake.
Okay,
have to believe that.
that would have ranked up there with a scale.
Yeah.
But if it's a mistake, then because the scale was not a mistake, the scale was on sale and it was suggestive. We know that the bathroom
That was
scale.
thought about.
Yeah,
I remember the year my dad gave my mom a stove and a refrigerator.
There you go. See, she's a girl after my own heart when you said for
didn't
my
hear if it's-
anniversary.
You didn't hear if it's good or bad. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Shy?
He went to Lowe's on Christmas Eve 15 minutes before they closed,
and
that's what she got.
And do you
How
think
did your
that
mom
was,
take
Yeah,
it?
was that a good or a bad gift?
She was pissed.
That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
there's something wrong with Gen X mom. There's something wrong with you, Shy, and there's something wrong with your mother. That is a gift that keeps on giving. Especially, what if you get like a Whirlpool or a Maytag? Now you're getting.
Personally,
Now you're saying
I get excited about
I'm giving you
appliances.
something
Okay.
Just
that'll
saying.
last forever.
Just saying.
Did you hear?
I
She
got
would love it.
excited about my KitchenAid. I was sprung to get that appliance.
I'm telling
And if
you.
somebody wanted to buy me a brand new stove for this Christmas, this girl ain't bitching.
I'm telling you. I am telling you. That's the gift that keeps on giving. Those-
Shiloh, just go out and buy one.
No, it's much better if it's a gift. You don't know the sanctity of her relationship. No. Don't you do that? Stirring up trouble there. Your advice better come with a good divorce lawyer.
Easier to ask for forgiveness.
Oh, stop.
Just go buy it.
That's what she does. All right, Shy, we're going to move on. We wrote your stuff down. Thank you for calling in.
Have a good night, guys.
All
You
right.
too.
See, how do we get into the appliance thing? Because that should be a give me. You're in that for the long haul. You're getting something that's going to be durable and last 30 years. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying when you get that kind of a gift, you're not giving just a gift. You're giving the words of commitment. All right. Another caller coming in from the 509 area code. Let's take this one.
Diamonds mean forever.
And caller, what is your name and where are you calling in from?
This is Nana April, and I'm from Tennessee.
Hi, Nana A.
Nana from Tennessee. And what is your best Christmas gift you ever received?
Stevens 20 gauge.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's kind of nice.
And what's the, I'm almost worried that the worst gift may have something to do with the Stevens 20 gauge.
That's about as good as when we bought my gun. Remember
Yeah.
that came for Christmas.
yeah, you got an AR.
AR-15.
AR-15. Here you
I
go. What was your worst one, Nana? What's the worst present you ever got?
The worst present I ever got was a pack of cigarettes.
No.
Yes,
From who?
It's an X. It's
my
gonna
aunt.
Your aunt?
and she was 9. I got the pack of cigarettes from my aunt. They're Marlboro Reds, and I was 9.
Aunt probably put him in those little cigarette cases that look like little purses. You know, hair.
Actually, I got the donkey that when you push down on the head, the tail raised up and the cigarette came out.
You gotta be kidding me. Well, she had to make it festive for a 9-year-old, so that makes sense. That's
Wow. Okay.
good. Okay, that's. Well, I'm gonna ask. Were you under the age of 18 when you got those cigarettes?
I was 17.
I
And
told
wait,
you she was
were
a
you
kid.
smoking or were you smoking at the time?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
I started smoking at 11.
Okay, at 11. I'm just asking because who knows?
She gets the cigarettes at 17. Her aunt goes, "No, go ahead, get started.
Let's go outside.
Come on, I'll teach you how to smoke."
That's what I'm asking. You never know.
All right, Nana. Thanks for calling in. We'll write yours down.
Thank you, Nana.
All right. Bye.
Bye bye.
Hey, you never know.
She answered the cigarettes and goes, she goes, "Aunt, I don't smoke." "Yeah, you will now. Let's get started. Come on, grab that cigarette out of the donkey's ass and let's go."
Let's go ring in the new year.
Oh, that's
wow.
funny. Well, we got some. All right, hang on. Here comes another one right now. Take the caller coming in from the 513 area code. And caller, what is your name and where are you calling in from?
This is Deanna the Moonray from Southeast Indiana.
I remember D.
Deanna.
All right. What was the best Christmas gift you ever got?
My brother gave me a horse for Christmas one year.
Wow. Now,
That's
is this
pretty
like
cool.
A real horse.
I know,
A
but
real
is this
horse.
like an old nag on its last leg ready for the glue factory?
No, he was still in top barrel racing condition. So
Wow.
That's expensive.
That's a huge gift. That's a good
huge
gift.
Okay.
A real live barrel racer. That's huge. What's your worst one, Dee? What was the worst one you ever got?
probably a high school makeup kit from my mother-in-law 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Oh no!
From your mother-in-law. Takes a set.
Yeah.
Here's your makeup kit. Here, look, you really need to use this, okay?
Wow.
Here's a makeup kit. And you know what? There's some fold-out instructions on the back. You just take all the time you need with this makeup kit.
Yeah.
I know I'm adding more to the story, but when they tell me these things, this is how my dumb Gen X brain works. I imagine the delivery of the gift.
Wow.
Like she does like this when if Dee opens up the present from across the room and then looks back at her mother-in-law's doing this. Doing one of those.
That was about the right look.
Looking like
You know, when you start getting those gifts, you kind of wonder what they're thinking, don't you? Like, they're up there in age and they're like, what were you thinking? Like,
well, it's like my grandmother used to give all the great grandkids, $3. It's like, why are you giving them $3? Well, they can treat themselves to a nice dinner at Denny's if you want. You can't get a cup of water at Denny's for $3 anymore.
my mom was still giving all the grandkids $5 like 3 years ago. Like,
yeah, she was
doing $5. The kids would look at it like.
To be fair, old people, they get kind of set in their ways. Like, look at your brother, the Sun Valley Fox. He still gives, anytime a kid loses a tooth, he still gives them a dime. He gives him 10 cents. And you know what? He's like, you just can't convince the guy. Dude, inflation? Come on, man. Get with the times, buddy.
That's true.
All right. So, then we're going to write those down for you, Dee, and we'll compare them at the end of the story here, and we'll see how you do.
All right, thanks. Have a great night, guys.
Thank you, darling.
Too.
Well, I haven't heard. I still think, in my opinion, Care Brad is still winning this. And you can tell
Care Brad? You mean Kristen?
Oh, Kristen Hartman's still winning this one, yeah. Because she got us. You can tell when someone's calling in with a made-up present because they don't got the story behind it. And she did. Hers was not made up.
No, I don't think any of these have been made up.
I don't think so either.
I'm kind of shocked.
All right, caller, what's your name? Where are you calling in from?
Hey, General, it's Carson, a.k.a. the man they call Jay.
Hey.
I'm calling in from Seattle, Washington.
Hey,
Far
Carson.
out, my man. The man they call...
Now we have a real name.
He's been around a while.
Yes.
The man they call Jay been around a minute with Gen X Talks. That's for sure.
Yes, sir.
All right, my man, what's the best Christmas present you ever got?
So the best Christmas present I've ever received was from my stepdad. He made me a motorcycle that he bought. He put it together Christmas Eve while I was asleep that could do wheelies when I was around 8 years old.
Whoa.
It was a little toy motorcycle
Wow.
that I could ride.
That's solid. For
And a
an 8-year-old?
stepdad? And a
Yeah.
stepdad did it. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
That's solid. For an 8-year-old, that's like you're in heaven right then. You are the rock star of your neighborhood, and you're in heaven right at that moment.
For sure.
Like, you're gone. How much gas will it hold? I'm leaving, because you're going to go.
That's very
All
cool.
right. Carson, what's the worst one you ever got?
Rocks.
Rocks?
Socks, as I wear on my feet.
Oh, socks.
Socks.
Yeah. I think we've all been stuck with that where you're like, oh,
I'm a victim to
thanks.
that as a mom. I buy socks.
You do. Yeah.
I do. Not every Christmas, but
Well, here's what she does. And I think I would swear that she talked to my mother when we first got married 200 years ago, and she starts this process.
200 years ago.
Because our kids, we used to let them open up one present the night before. So if they had, we had 8 children sifting through presents under the tree, and they're like, oh, can we open one present tonight? Can we open one present tonight? And every year, my wife would go, yes, but I get to pick your present. Okay. She would pick socks. She would hand them underwear or socks or a shirt.
Pajamas.
Yeah, pajamas. Yeah. And they're
Christmas
'cause
jammies.
They got to where they knew. Like, okay, we're going to get to open a present. It's going to be some shitty thing that mom's making us get that she, it's one of those presents you get on the way out of the mall at the $5 rack in the center of the mall, and some dude's out there, $5, $5,
That is
$5.
not true.
And they got socks and they got underwear. And, the worst one for our kids was when they all got the universal underwear. They weren't male, they weren't female. There was these weird kind of jockey shorts that had holes in the wrong places.
He is
I'm
such a
telling you,
liar.
it was bad. It was the Grinch that stole Christmas. That was her.
I experienced that myself.
I haven't bought socks in a really long time until, well, I'll blow a present this year. I asked our daughter, our future son-in-law, what he wants for Christmas because he never tells me. He doesn't want us to buy him anything or whatever. And this year she told me socks. I said, oh my gosh, I'm not buying. Okay, I'll buy him socks. So I bought him like work socks though. You know, he's a lineman, so.
You tell him, get to work for my daughter.
Yeah.
Get out there and earn that money for my daughter.
Yeah, so he's getting work socks.
Well, the man they call Jay, I'm going to take this opportunity to drink one to you, my fine feathered friend. That was a great gift. I'm thinking that may rank up at the top for the good one. And because I haven't seen your name go through the chat in a while, I'm going to drink right now to having you back. Thanks, my man.
I'm drinking myself, brother.
Nice. Thanks for being here and calling in.
Thanks for calling in, Jay.
Happy to see you all on a Friday.
All right, Dan.
You made my day.
Oh, good.
Thank you. So I can call him Carson or Jay because he is the man they call Jay.
Yeah.
That is a name.
Exactly.
All right. So listen, homemade Cabbage Patch or a homemade motorcycle at 8? I don't know. That's so close. Those are
I
tied
wonder how long it took her mom to make that thing.
forever.
I mean, holy crud.
It's going to be forever. So circle those because they're tied right now, in my opinion.
I
they're
got
tied.
you.
All right.
I got you.
So we'll take another call and see who's calling in. But there's some good stories in here so far. We're not doing too bad.
No, they're not. I enjoy the stories. I really love that. It's great. Okay, I got to check staff thread real quick, too.
All right, you check the staff thread.
Okay,
I gotta put the code in here so my phone turns on. God damn it! Taking another call. The caller's on your screen. Don't. Whoa! Where'd that go? There was one right there. All right, caller. What is your name and where are you calling in from?
My name is Debbie, and I'm calling from Chaska, Minnesota.
Debbie from Chaska, Minnesota. There's nothing I can make fun of with that. I want to, but I can't. We're doing okay right now. She sounds warm and cozy. She doesn't sound like she's shivering with the blinds open right now. That's a good thing. Deb,
I have 2 blankets on, and I'm drinking wine.
Oh, there you go. That's
Okay,
a good Friday
that's a
night
good
right there. Sounds good.
how very appealing. Debbie, what was your best Christmas present you ever received?
2 years ago, my daughter bought me a KitchenAid mixer for Christmas.
Oh, those are the best.
That has come
Yeah.
up more than once. That is a solid pick.
From
now,
daughter. From
wait
your
a second.
daughter? That's pretty
Was it the tilt head or the one that raises straight up and down?
It was the classic tilt head.
That's what I've
That's my favorite.
That's my favorite.
That is
Yeah,
my
mine too.
favorite one, yeah. All right. What's the worst gift you've ever gotten?
Oh my God, this is embarrassing. There are days of the week underwear.
I think I had those when I was little.
Wait a
I think I
second.
got
Yep.
those too.
Wait a second. Days of the week underwear? Why would you need to know that?
So you know to change them every day. I got them too when I was younger. I remember.
Yeah, but what if Debbie says she got them a few years ago?
That's what I was going to ask
No,
her.
no,
Well,
no,
when did you get it?
How long ago,
Oh,
Debbie?
I got the mixer 2 years ago
And the underwear when?
when I was like 13.
Okay. I'm just checking. Hey, as a trained broadcast professional, I have to ask the hard questions. I got to get
Oh
in
my
there.
gosh, I can't. That just brought back a huge memory for me, the underwear. Oh my God. That ranks up there with Garanimals. The Garanimal clothing where you matched a giraffe shirt to a giraffe bottom.
Yeah, then you knew you were okay.
Yeah, I was
Well,
teaching you
it's like-
fashion.
I wore those too.
See?
It's like underoos. They're underwear that's
Fun to wear.
fun to wear.
That's right. Oh my gosh.
All right, Debbie, thank you for calling in, dear.
Thank you. Love you guys.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, so it's a good gift and a bad gift, but it's not the top yet. The rankings are still out there.
You should let people vote.
What do you mean let people vote?
You're going to vote to see who's the worst and who has the best?
Yeah.
I was going to, okay. Fine.
Well, you know how long I'd be here putting that in there? That'd be
Who are
forever.
you, Santa tonight? Because
I-
you're not
I-
wearing the hat.
No one's given the money yet. I don't have to wear the goddamn
Yeah.
hat. All right, taking another caller in. Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling in from?
Hey, it's Scott Royston. How you doing?
Scott Royston, my
Scott.
man. All right,
Hey,
Scott.
Jim Mom and Gen X Dad. How you doing, Mr. Handsome?
Well, let's see. Now, how come that's the only handsome I've got tonight? Now,
No, it's not true.
normally I need 4
I'm
handsomes.
special, that's why.
Hey, Scott, do you got us on speakerphone? Because it's kind of garbled up.
Oh, hold on just 1 second. There you go. Can you hear me better now?
Oh,
much
yes.
better. Yeah. Now listen,
Awesome.
I normally need 4 handsomes before I can even begin the show. Luckily for all of you out there, Scott gave me one verbally. That counts as 4. So
Oh,
we're okay. We can
because
continue.
they do it. I just don't.
If you want.
How do you not tell me? How do you not tell me if I'm getting my handsomes? You got to pass those along.
You don't need to hear it every night.
Oh, for God's sake. Scott, you see what I'm going through here, my man? You see what I put up with? It's just
Chicks.
Chicks, man. Yeah, the chick, man. The chick.
Unbelievable.
Scott, what is the best Christmas present?
The wise words of Iceman.
Iceman from
Right.
Dogfish. Scott, what's the best Christmas present you ever got?
I would say my best Christmas I ever got was actually one year where my mom actually punished me because of my grades and told me that she was going to give me all like educational gifts. And it turned out to be the best Christmas because it was a lot of stuff that I wanted, plus it was educational stuff in the mix of it. So it was actually turned out to actually be my favorite Christmas.
Hold
Oh,
on.
so it
don't
backfired.
talk. Hold on. How old were you?
I was probably about like 12 or 13.
And you wanted educational gifts?
No, it was because she mixed it with the stuff that I wanted. And even though it was educational, it was stuff that was fun. So it wasn't like what I thought it was going to be. Like she made it sound like it was going to be like colon switches, but it wasn't. It was actually kind of like.
Scott, I love you, man, but I got to tell you, to the rest of the working world out here, man, it sounds like you're trying to recover from being a nerd at 12, and you wanted a protractor, you wanted a compass, and you wanted one of those triangle 3-sided rulers. That's what I'm just
It was
saying.
like blackboard. It was like a blackboard that I got. It was just fun stuff that was educational.
Scott, a blackboard is not fun. What? We got issues here. Scott, okay.
Come on.
All right. Now, Scott's definitely not winning for the best one, but I'm going to say something here. I'm going to go out on a limb and make a prediction. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I submit to you that if that was Scott's best present, his worst one's going to win.
Possibly.
Because he's already halfway there with
Yes.
the best present.
Yes.
Scott, what was your worst present you ever got for Christmas? What's the worst one?
Oh my gosh, I can't remember. I don't even think I got a worse one, to be honest with you. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Scott,
No,
you-
that's
I
a
know
good
my mom-
Christmas.
You called in,
actually
Scott.
got colon switches one year.
Colon
So, if that
switches.
counts. My mom literally got colon switches one year. It was really cruel, but yeah, she actually got that. You know, something that today's kids would not be able to handle.
I'm gonna have to drink another shot just to tolerate this conversation. You know what Scott Royston's gonna say? Now, my worst gift was one year my mom got me Lincoln Logs, and all those are interlocking and interchangeable. I wanted an erector set.
I wanted Legos.
Legos were cool.
I wanted
Legos
to
were
build
really
something.
cool.
Scott's like, I need to use my hands and my mind, man. You fucking with me. All right, Scott, you don't have to have a worse one. I still love you, my man. Thank you for calling in, buddy.
Thanks, Scott.
You too. Take care, guys.
All right, bye-bye.
Oh my God.
I thought for sure if his best gift was right out of Nerdville, at 12, I was sure the worst one was going to like take the charts.
It sounds like Mom wanted to try to like, here's your educational, like give it like a
yeah.
bad thing, but he ended up backfiring on
Backfired
her.
and says, "Oh, look, Mom, I became look, Mom, your gift backfired. I became an architect." So now
He's an artist.
Yeah, he's an artist. He's
Damn, that
I'm
didn't
making
work.
money at that. So nice try, Mom. But I said, I showed you. So I'll tell you, what are you gonna do? Some things work and some things don't. All right,
I
let's take
guess.
another one in here. Dum, 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 dum. All right. Let's see here. We got one coming in. Caller, please tell us your name and where you're calling in from.
Yeah, this is Jeremy Underhill from Vermont.
Hey,
Jeremy
Jeremy.
Underhill. There's another name we know.
Yeah.
What's the temperature like there in Vermont right now?
Effing cold, man.
That's on his thermometer when he looks out the window.
That's right.
It's effing. It says right there. Effing cold.
Yeah, it goes past the numbers. and there it is.
Effing cold. Just for you guys who don't know, that's halfway between cold as a well digger's ass and a witch's tit.
There you
and
go.
Effing cold is right in between those two.
Oh, I see.
All right, Jeremy Underhill. Thanks for calling in. Tell us, what was your best Christmas gift ever?
Well, both my best and my worst came in the same year.
Whoa.
Oh. Okay.
Whoa. That's like getting a gift going, I love you as I kick you in the nuts. All right, I'm ready. Go ahead. Jeremy, what do you got?
Okay, the best one was I got a broken watch from my grandfather. with the advice that even a broken watch is right twice a day.
Okay.
Better to be lucky than good, my grandpa told me. All right.
right.
If that was
And
your
my-
best one, what's your worst one?
My worst one was watching my mother go through cancer and not being able to cook Christmas dinner, which was her favorite holiday.
Now, see, that's what I talked about in the very beginning of the show. That's not really a bad Christmas present. No one presented that to you. No one said, "Here, I'm going through cancer." I mean, I get that it was a bad time, but it really wasn't a gift one way or the other. So
She didn't wrap it up. And
no,
put it on.
no one tried to give you that. You know what I'm saying? I get where you're going with it. I do. But
my point with this was that it was the pain of watching her not be able to deal with her favorite holiday.
I do.
It
I
wasn't
get it.
so much the cancer. It was the idea that her holiday was Christmas and she couldn't do anything for it. So it was one of those deals where
I got you.
It was the worst and the best in the same year.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, at least you got some good advice from your grandfather. One of my grandfathers, the only advice he ever gave me was, "Hey, when you take a pee, hit the back of the toilet so the whole house doesn't hear you take a leak." That was one of my grandfather's advice. So hey, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Jeremy, appreciate you calling in, buddy. Thank you.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Thank you.
All right. So advice from a grandfather with a token, that's good. That's solid.
Oh, we didn't ask. It was his watch. Was it grandfather's watch?
Well, I don't know. He probably didn't pick it up at a yard sale for $1 and say, "Hey, I'm giving this to my grandson." It was probably his watch.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume it was his watch, but come on. All right.
All right. Hang on. I'm checking our camera for a second because, we have family coming in. You can continue on. I just got a
Well, I'm
moment.
just waiting for a phone call to come in there. I cleared them all out of here, so the next phone call, we'll take one more.
Oh, okay. We're good.
We'll take one more.
Okay.
And
Our son and
you know what? There's almost someone in here.
girlfriend are showing up soon tonight.
There's one that I kind of want to. She wrote a paragraph in here. All right, I'm gonna just call her. I'm gonna call out for this one and see if she answers. It's someone we know.
Okay.
Friend of the program.
I
here.
believe you.
Let's see if she answers.
Your girlfriend?
It's one of my girlfriends, one of my many harem girls.
Hello.
I'm looking for Steffi O'Nurse.
You got Steffi O'Nurse. What's up, General?
Okay, now listen.
She's so adorable.
She
You
is.
have the cutest voice. Hi, Steffi.
Okay, listen,
Hi.
I saw you text, but I'm not going to read 42 paragraphs of texting. Tell me what was the best gift you ever got. What was the best one?
I couldn't come up with the best one. That's why I only wrote a bad one.
All right, then
Okay,
give
what's
me,
the bad
give me the
one?
bad one.
I always wanted a bird when I was little, and I would tell my grandma I wanted a bird. And every Christmas morning, I would wake up to a 5-pound bag of bird seed. So I always thought I was getting a bird.
That was
My
it?
grandma's boyfriend bought me the bird seed, but clearly didn't tell her I wanted the bird. So I never got a bird. I never got a bird feeder, but I always got a 5-pound bag of bird seed for over a decade, thinking she would finally catch on, and she never did.
Shit.
Oh my God.
Boy,
No way.
that's the gift that keeps on giving. Let me tell you.
5-pound bag. That is a big bag of
Every
birdseed
year.
Every year.
What did you do?
Every
What would
year.
you do with the birdseed? Go to the park and feed the pigeons?
No, I used it as cat litter, which is probably why I never got a bird.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Oh my God! All right, Steffi O'Nurse, thanks for answering the phone when I called.
Wow.
No problem. Thanks for calling back.
All right, bye.
Bye,
Listen,
Steffi.
Listen, I gotta say, you know what we haven't done? We haven't done our gifts. What was the best gift you ever got? What was the worst gift you ever got?
I don't know. I can't think of a worse gift.
I could I can do my worst gift. I remember being a kid. I was probably 11, and it was right when remote control cars started to come out, and so they were kind of expensive, and they just performed rudimentary turning and going. But they were, if you had one of those in the neighborhood, you were the fucking coolest. I don't know if I can describe this correctly, but my car had two buttons. My remote control. One was go. And if you wanted to stop, you let up.
Simple.
Now listen to this, because this is a true story. I swear to Christ, I found pictures of this online. They have old advertisements, and I found the car.
Uh-huh.
It had one long black button for your right thumb, and when you pushed it, the car steered right.
Okay.
When you let go, the car steered left.
Weird.
And it was very difficult to hold that button anywhere. You couldn't do it. I tried as hard as I could to manage it. It was either my car just went down the road like this, left, right, left, right, left, right, because it's all I couldn't do it. And I tried all of Christmas Day until I got sick of it. And the car, trying to control it, ran through the gutter and hit the curb and hit the water and shorted out. And my dad got mad at me for that. Because he's like, oh, brand new goddamn car. And I tried to say the car fucking sucked because you couldn't steer it. But the look in his eye was, I dared not, because I'm sure he spent, back in 1974 or 75, he spent like $200 on it or more. It was bad, but that was my worst gift, because it was what I thought I was in heaven. And it turned out it didn't even last 6 hours.
I mean, the worst thing, I didn't always get everything on my Christmas list. I do recall one thing I really, really wanted, and my dad wouldn't buy it for me.
What's that?
Boys hockey skates. I didn't want figure skates. I wanted hockey skates.
Yeah.
And my dad was like, nope, you can't have them. Nope, it's not coming. Because I asked after. He goes, no, I'm not buying them. I would ask and ask. No. You know what?
That is the definition of a tomboy. It really is.
I was. So here's another funny story. I used to write down cassettes that I wanted.
Right.
Names and bands or whatever. After I got older, I realized sending my mom a list of say 2, 3, whatever cassettes. Envisioning my mom walking in and asking for Wham, I want your sex. Think about that. Or whatever.
Do you have Wham, I want your sex?
And here's my mom with a record or whatever, and I'm like, ooh, I don't know.
Or she's standing up there buying them all. She's got all these, and she's like, yeah, these are for me.
After I got older, I thought that was so funny.
I had so many good gifts. I mean, so many Christmases, I opened up something and went, oh my, I remember getting a baseball glove one year.
Oh, that's cool.
And I thought I was the shit. I mean, I was like, I want to go play. I had a baseball glove, and it was such a nice glove. And then my dad taught me how to oil it and tie it up with the ball inside to form the glove. We did that back in the day. I don't think they do that anymore.
No, they got conditioning stuff now.
Then I got do you remember electric track race cars?
Yes.
You push the button.
Slot cars?
And I got the glow-in-the-dark track.
Oh, that's cool.
Which had just come out. And my friends had all gotten the kind of last year's model, and because they were cheaper, and there were these tracks, and then I come and I've got the I was in heaven.
That's cool.
I laid on my floor for 2 weeks after Christmas just staring at that at night. Going to bed, I'd grab my blankets and pillow and lay on the floor and just turn my head, and I'd look at my racetrack all glowing there.
That's
I'd leave
cool.
the lights on. I had many times like that I had stuff that I thought was just the coolest ever.
So I was the only one home. I mean, my brother and sister moved out when I was 10 and 12 or whatever. And I don't know, I'd have to ask them if my dad did this, but my dad always bought a family gift, which would be like I said, the VCR the other night, or he bought the Atari. My mom didn't play it, but he brought home an Atari 2600. He bought stuff for the whatever.
Yeah, there was always a family gift in our house too.
Yeah, and that was always so exciting. I think that was my most exciting present was, what did Dad get this year?
Yeah, because my dad was the same way. He would go find whatever the cutting edge thing was, and he would get that as a family gift, and then we would have it. And my friends would come like, "Oh my God, you got a VCR? That thing's as big as a pool table, man! Look, it's huge!" And it was always something like that.
I always wanted to know more what my dad went and bought, because he didn't go shopping. That was a big event. So I was always looking forward to see, what's he bringing home? What is it going to be?
It's like my dad bought that Tandy computer we talked about the other night, and he paid $1,000 for 1 more megabyte of RAM.
Isn't that
back then.
crazy?
But see, my dad would do that. My dad didn't go shopping either, but when he did, and he's in a department store, and he's like, all right, so I'm here down to buy a stereo system like that. What would you like? He goes, how about that begging over there? What's that got? He says, well, this one comes with a 8-track, an equalizer, 2 cassette players, and a turntable. He says, what kind of speakers to go with those? Can I get those speakers? And he would build this thing, and he did it with the VCRs. He's like, all right. What's the top VCR you got? Well, it's our display model. It's the only one we have left. Yeah, I'll take that one. Put it in the box, because He just got the best thing he could afford. If he could afford it, he'd get it. He'd get the best one. And that was just his thing. Christmas time was like that.
Yeah.
They got a pool table one year and brought home a pool table. And that pool table was like the top-notch pool table you could ever get. Everything was leather, hard leather, and oak on it. It
That's
was just
cool.
gorgeous.
Is that the one that's still in the garage?
Still not in the garage.
Well, in the
It's in the pool room.
pool room, whatever. I think of it's the garage. It's so freaking cold in
It
there.
was the garage. They converted it. Yeah, but it's the same
Salty
one.
C just said something. My mother and father never exchanged gifts. You know, saying that we don't either.
No.
We buy each other stuff through the year. So we don't do it. We spend everything on the kids, the grandkids.
Typically, up until this year when we're moving, I've bought you anything you've ever said you've wanted. I've tried to sell some things to buy what you wanted.
Yeah.
I've saved up money or I've done some stuff to try to get everything that you've kind of had your heart set on. I've tried to always get it, not just wait till Christmas when I could afford it.
Yeah. You've bought me jewelry for Christmas. That was
did
always
that
so beautiful.
For
I
a
love
lot of
that.
years,
Yeah.
a lot of years I would go with our couple daughters, and we would pick out colors. You know, we would theme you, and you got ruby earrings, then you'd get a ruby necklace one year, and then we try to do things like I haven't done that in a long time.
No.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
But you don't wear jewelry that much anymore.
I know. I'm home now.
The only thing you like is that one big green ring, which I thought was like the least on my mind, and it's turned out to be your favorite thing.
Yeah, I love that thing. That's really fun. So
That's
when I was a kid, I got roller skates. That was very cool. I got a bike, a banana seat bike. Remember the banana seat?
I had a purple spider.
Had to
bike,
get the banana seat. I got rollerblades when they came out. I mean, I've got it. Yeah, it was.
There's a lot of good gifts, but I do remember the worst one I got was that car, and I could probably remember 5 or 6 of some of the best stuff he'd ever got, and it was fun to get those things. Like Mattel, I got the Mattel Red electronic football game when it came out one year.
Oh yeah.
And then the basketball game next year. I mean, I remember those things vividly going, these are the coolest things ever.
Yeah.
I'm lucky that my dad, we weren't rich, but we were middle class. And my dad worked real hard as a electrician. And so, when he'd put in some hours downtown in LA, he'd get a lot of overtime. And so he would take that money and spend it on us. Our house was always very well decorated from my mother.
I was just going to say that.
But I think the reason our house was so well decorated is my mother never got rid of a decoration ever. She was very meticulous in packing them. So it was a collection of decorations for 20 or 30, way before I was even born.
Right.
And then these decorations come out, and that's why there were so many, and they were so beautiful, because she only got these nice ones, even if she took her time collecting them, but she never got rid of them, and she took care of them. So the house was always decorated.
Same here. That's one of the things my mom always made Christmas special. Like the house was always decorated. She always baked cookies. Like Christmas was a really special time of year in our house, and I appreciate that. And like you said, those were decorations that I'm sure my brother and sister had when they were younger, and they were just it was put up in the same place every year. It never failed.
You did the same thing here. We've been at this one house for 20 years now. And when I'd come home from work, it was the same thing here that I experienced as a kid. You did it for our kids. The house was warm on cold winter days. There was fresh bread or cookies smell when you came in the house. And there was Christmas music playing in the background.
Yes.
I mean, all the time. After from when Halloween was over, that's the way it was all the way up until the Christmas decorations got put away after New Year's. That's what you
Because
did.
I learned from my mom.
Yeah,
that's
good
what it was.
stuff in
Learned
that,
from my mom. So, what a great night! This was a great idea.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So
loved hearing all the stories.
We got to hear who won.
You pick. You're playing Santa tonight.
All right. So, I'm going to say the best gift goes to the motorcycle, 8-year-old motorcycle. Who had that?
That was Carson, the man they
called Jay, getting a custom built.
That's the best out of the homemade cabbage.
Yeah,
Okay.
You don't beat that. For an 8-year-old to get a motorcycle that your stepdad made you, I mean, right there, first of all, dad of the year, right there. That's dad of the year.
Right.
And secondly, depending on how much room you had to roam, that's great. You're on your way.
That's good.
All right, now the worst ones. What were the top worst ones?
Well, Kristen was the scale.
Scale. What else?
We
Some bad
got
ones.
cigarettes from Nana.
The aunt that gives you cigarettes.
Or Deanna said the makeup kit when she was an adult, got a little childhood makeup or a high school makeup.
Yeah, teenage makeup kit when you're a grown-ass woman from your mother-in-law.
And birdseed stuffy owners. Oh gosh.
Well, you notice those are all women. They got bad gifts.
Because us women know how to shop.
Oh, I'd have to let you pick on that. What would be the worst for you? A bird seed with no bird when you wanted one? A bathroom scale? Or maybe makeup from your mother-in-law when you're...
The one from my mother-in-law now would not buy that. Your mom would not buy that, but...
I'm just saying, which one of those would offend you the most? A bathroom scale, an adult getting teenage high school makeup kit, or a bird seed when you wanted a bird? They'd be like me giving you dog food,
But it was
no
10
puppy.
years of birdseed.
There's that factor also.
The scale would piss me off. Ow. Birdseed, I think it's the scale. I think that would tip me over the top.
Yeah, I think so,
I
too.
would be, like I said, I would be divorced from that man by New Year's.
If I bought you that, you'd hit me with it. You'd just walk up and go, thank you for the scale. And you'd draw back like a Louisville slug. You'd hit me. You'd physically hit me and go, now we're even.
Your bags would be on the curb.
Yeah, it'd be bad stuff.
You know better.
I know better than to do that. I'm not even that dumb.
It's the scale. It's
All
got to
right,
be the
so
scale.
the-
But
so-
the birdseed, if it was 1 year, I'd probably let it slide. But 10 years of birdseed?
So I went to Reddit and I got some stuff from Reddit. I want to tell you the worst one I read. There's a Reddit thread where they were all talking about, what they got. And tons. I went through hundreds of them today just reading. Couldn't stop. Terrible rabbit hole. But one guy, listen to this. He turned 18 and his mom says you can invite your friends over for your 18th birthday. It was right at Christmas time, so it was kind of a Christmas birthday deal. And he had a cake and the cake wasn't very good and the presents were kind of mediocre. And then one of his friends on his way over bought him some scratchers.
Okay.
He does the scratcher and it's $10,000. And he double checks it, he triple checks it, he makes sure, yep, it's because, sometimes you think you won on a scratcher and you
Right.
really didn't. And he had everybody in the room check and had his mom check and everybody like this. And now he's just going, oh my God, this is life changing. This is, because when you're 18 years old and it's 10 or 15 years ago, 10 grand was worth even more back then.
Right.
And this guy I sat there and I was sitting there thinking, what am I going to buy? What am I going to do? And all of a sudden people are laughing at me. And I'm like, what's so funny? And it turns out that the mom and all the friends went in on the joke and they bought him a fake ticket. They bought him a
that's
fake scratcher.
mean.
And they let it go. They let him scratch it. They let him think he won. They let him plan what he was spending the money on.
Ouch.
And then they told him.
Yeah, that's not
That
good.
would have to be the worst Christmas present ever if you had friends and your mom was in on it.
I think I'd cry.
I don't know what I would have done.
I would have cried.
I would have said, one of you motherfuckers owes me 10 grand. That's how I would have felt, because
That's just wrong on a whole lot of
taking
levels.
away. I mean, you're grasping at something you think you can now get.
That's an emotional, roller coaster shit.
Not a nice thing to do to somebody.
No,
That's
no.
just mean.
Wow.
All right.
Okay,
so
can I read some sheets before we say goodbye?
read the sheet, sweetie?
Top Knots Rule $2. Color the General's Face Green Fund.
Hope that Kickstarter campaign stays at zero.
Jane Mott's $5. My best Christmas gift when I was 9 years old, a toy My Pet Monster I called Bert. My worst Christmas gift was a keychain and a cheap soap from my sister. Renaissance Catering Las Vegas, $5. I would love for someone to give me an oven and a fridge. Well, you're catering. Star Roberts tonight gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much for that. Mark Bingham on Facebook. One year I gave my wife a 3-carat diamond ring for Christmas and put the receipt in the box. Told her this is the bill she needed to pay.
Oh. Or they come repo the ring. Whoa.
Oh, that's real.
Hope your chick had some money, because
Oh, man. Scott Royston tonight gifted 5 memberships. Thanks, Scott.
Thank
the
you,
man they
Scott.
call Jay, $1.99. Who's showing up in the video chat in Discord? That's what he's asking. Party in the Discord room,
party in
people.
Discord.
Moderators will post that Discord. Our Discord is a chat room, has lots of different chat rooms, but usually after a live stream, the party continues over on Discord, and it's free to join. And a lot of the people that you see in Facebook and on YouTube often go in there and they continue drinking, and you can actually see the person
there's
that
video
you're
chat
talking
rooms in
to.
there. It's
So
good. It's a good time.
it's really great. We sometimes pop in there, but we have family showing up tonight, so we got to go say
Are you
hi to
done?
our millennial son.
Are you done reading?
Yes, I am.
Our pot smoking, computer repairing, tree hugging liberal son is on his way.
So excited to see him. It's been a while.
I'm marginally excited to see.
Oh, shut up. Oh, shut up.
All right. So listen, thank you guys. That's the 12 days of Christmas, and this is day 2. Day 2 is as in the books, man. It's out of the way. It's gone. It's a memory. It's off like a dirty shirt. And
Day 3 tomorrow.
Day 3 tomorrow. So thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Not sure where you're listening in from, AM, FM, Sirius XM, or perhaps you tuned in on the Armed Service Radio Network. Remember 2 things in life. Number 1, wherever you go, well, there you are. Number 2, I'll catch you guys on the flip side because I'm out, baby.
Bye.